So this next one is a little bit unusual. That in the fact that I think I've diagnosed it, but the customer thinks not. So this one we've been called out to is a boiler not recognising any form of demand. They actually suspect it is a block pilot assembly, which, as most know, there's no pilot on this. I noticed there's a pin missing off the top of the case, which holds the top of the case to the boiler. So first I'm just going to open the hot tap and check whether that Hall effect sensor lights up. It doesn't, but this tap could be the wrong way around, hot and cold, so try it on the opposite way. Still doesn't. So my next protocol is to check if the heating works. Don't have the room stat to hand, so I'll just put it in service function and see what happens now. So the boiler's fired up. Obviously they've not been having the heating on, not needed at this time of year. So yeah, looking like it's the flow turbine. Let's get a magnet and prove it's that. I've never seen anything like that before as a filter. Not looking in the best of conditions, this boiler. So getting a magnet, top the little switch off. I'll open up the hot water because I've shut it off underneath. No demand. Do this one hand. There she goes, fired up hot water. So that's just proven that flow turbine, whatever you want to call them, Hall effect sensor cartridge has failed. So with the water off, we're just going to undo this using an 18mm spanner. I've just cracked it off, and it feels like it might be coming out in one piece if it's snapped. As you know, it's a whole round block. BEA, beautiful. Obviously it's come out in one piece. Get this like greased up and get it shut back in. It's back in tightened up, so just put the sensor back on. Just gas pipe back in with some new fibre washers. New fibre washer on the cold feed, and I'll change that hot one as well once I'm here. Do not forget to put this little case grommet seal on. It's part of the combustion chamber on a room sealed appliance. They can be fiddly, even with two hands. Years old, and it did not snap when it came out. Thank the Lord. This one we're back at. It's featured in another video before. Customer's got a sewage smell in the bathroom. Don't think it's going to be the toilet or the shower. Well, everything's in use every day apparently, so that's normally what causes it. Something's not being used because this is an ensuite. However, when I've looked down here, I can see what's known as a fanny trap, a waterless, non-return valve type trap with a little plastic sleeve inside, and it closes after the water's rushed through it, stops smells coming back up. to me, looking through that plug hole, it looks like it's partially open. So yeah, we're gonna flick off these two caps and carefully take the pedestal off and reveal what's underneath. Always put a towel down before you're gonna remove one of these. With the pedestal off, we've obviously revealed what's known as a fanny trap. Don't know why they've done it that way. I'm probably going to cut it off here. Elbow into a normal P-trap. Maybe they've done it because it might tee to the shower waste to stop it pulling the trap as it comes past, but see what we got. There's no movement on this to pull it down and out of the way, so I'm going to have to lop it off there first to get it out. So as you can see, it isn't closing off properly, and that's allowing the smells back up. You might be able to just clean it off, but yeah, let's just replace it. So with the pipe being painted before, I need to solvent weld back onto that. Don't know a clue why it was painted, but hey, the wall's been painted behind the tiles. So I've just cleaned it off using the abrasive strip. I do have a waterless trap. That is how they're supposed to look on the inside, closed off. However, we unfortunately don't have any white elbows. Not that you're going to be able to see this, white street elbows, to say like that. So I'm going to get that in there. Maybe a normal elbow will do, but we'll see. Before we put the pedestal back, better give everything a test. All seems good. I hate these things. Put the covers on. Drop the good one. Look at that basin. It's not even level, man. It's been sealed up like that. New builds. So this next one is a little bit unusual. That in the fact that I think I've diagnosed it, but the customer thinks not. So yes, the toilet is leaking. This is the towel which gets put underneath it to stop damaging the floor. Let's get the torch. Can you see the stain? The little tiny stain there. Now, I've had the panel off, looked down with the torch, flushed it numerous times. It's dry as a bone. And normally, it would come out here if it's flush going on the pan connector, or at least here. It wouldn't normally run down here, up that lip to there. But there's no way. So I said it's either a discrepancy in the toilet pan itself, it's got a hairline crack or a pinhole. It's not uncommon that, especially on the pan angled trap part there, or the old chap is missing and it's running down. As you can see on the video now, I can clearly see stains running down, leading exactly where the wet patch would be. So I think I offended his wife by saying he could have been missing. She was like, absolutely not. The guy's got Parkinson's. It's quite possible. I didn't mean to offend anybody. I'm just here to diagnose the job. so it looks like chewing gum, but waterproof adhesive. I can't see this working.